The industry has seen much uncertainty in the past month, with a new Prime Minister and a mini budget with many measures since reversed. Speculation whether Section 21s would be abolished led both the previous Prime Minister and Secretary of State for Levelling Up to confirm that this and the Renters Reform Bill were still on the government's agenda. Despite the changes in government leadership, the appointment of Michael Gove back at position of Housing Secretary suggests that these proposals at this stage remain unchanged. Here is a reminder of these reform proposals, and please do not hesitate to get in touch if you have any questions or concerns about how this may affect you or your investment. Starting with the rental market performance over the past month. This is national average versus the southeast region where we cover. The average rent was £1,189 nationally, whereas the southeast region saw a 15% decrease since the previous month to £1,194. But this is still up with an average of 10% from 2021 prices. The average void period has risen to 18 days and up to 19 days for our region. This is, however, 5% lower year on year compared to 2021 figures. The average tenant income has risen by 2%, taking average salaries to £30,717 per person. Moving on to mortgages, since the announcement of Rishi Sunak at number 10 Downing Street, we have seen HSBC, Santander and Accord reduce interest rates. Some of these lenders have reduced specific products by up to 0.5%, and others are introducing cashback offerings for home movers in higher loan-to-value bandings. The current headline rate for a 75% loan-to-value deal sits at 5.39% for a 5-year fixed. And finally, here is a breakdown of the Renters Reform Bill proposals. The Renters Reform Bill and the abolishment of the Section 21 notice are still expected to be brought forward in the course of this Parliament. So here's a recap on the main proposals outlined in the Fairer Private Rented Sector White Paper. Section 21 will be abolished and Section 8 will be strengthened, with amended and new grounds to help landlords regain possession of their properties in certain circumstances. Periodic tenancies will become standard, with tenants needing to give 2 months' notice if they wish to leave. The notice period that landlords will need to give for rent increases will double to 2 months. A new housing standard will be applied to the private rented sector for the first time under the Decent Homes Standard. Tenants will get more rights to keep pets, but the Tenant Fee Act 2019 will be amended to include a form of pet insurance as a permitted payment to help offer landlords more protection. Landlords will need to sign up for a new private renters ombudsman to help mediate and settle tenancy disputes. Property details will need to be registered in a new property portal to help tenants understand how compliant their landlords are, but this will also help keep landlords informed of any new compliance obligations. For more information on these changes, you can visit gov.uk, or as previously mentioned, feel free to get in contact if you have any questions.